Hey, it's Jessica. Welcome back to the English Pro podcast, where we don't just learn English, we learn how to own it in real-life conversations. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a conversation, someone says something, and your brain just shuts down? You freeze, you smile, you nod, but inside, you're thinking, I have no idea what to say. That's what this episode is for. Real, natural phrases to use when you don't know what to say, when you're buying time, when you're caught off guard, but still want to sound confident and fluent. Let's get into it when you need time to think. Let's say someone asks, "What's your take on that?" And your brain is just not ready. Here's a great way to handle it. That's a good question. Let me think for a second. It shows you're engaged, not confused. You could also say, I haven't really thought about it that way before. Now you sound curious and thoughtful, not stuck. Here's another way to buy time. Give me a sec to gather my thoughts. Simple, calm, and completely normal. These are everyday expressions that give you breathing room. And they sound professional too. When you didn't understand. Now imagine someone says something and you just didn't catch it. Instead of panicking, you could say, "Sorry, could you repeat that a bit slower?" Here's another polite option. "I didn't quite catch that. Can you say it again?" Or this one. "I'm not sure I follow. Do you mean," and rephrase what you understood? That keeps the conversation going and helps you check your understanding. Confidence isn't about understanding every single word. It's about staying present and keeping the flow. When you don't want to answer. Sometimes you just don't want to talk about something, and that's totally okay. Here's a friendly way to set a boundary. That's a long story for another day. Another soft way to deflect is, "It's complicated, but I'm handling it." And if you really want to keep it brief, I'd rather not get into that right now. These sound respectful while protecting your space. When you truly don't know the answer. Let's say someone asks you about a topic you're not familiar with. You can say, "That's not really my area, but it's interesting." Here's another confident option. "Honestly, I have no idea. What do you think?" Or you might say, "I'd have to look that up." There's no shame in admitting you don't know. It's all about how you say it. Practice time. Let's imagine you're at a networking event. Someone says, "So what's your take on remote work?" Instead of freezing, try this. "That's something I'm still figuring out, to be honest. What about you?" Or, "I've got mixed feelings. Let me think about how to explain it." You've bought yourself time, and you've sounded completely natural. Sometimes, the best way to keep a conversation going is by flipping the focus. If you're stuck and don't know what to say next, ask a question. It doesn't have to be deep. Even something as simple as, "What about you?" Or, "Have you ever felt that way?" keeps the energy moving. Conversations aren't about being perfect. They're about connection. And showing curiosity is one of the most powerful ways to stay engaged, even when your brain hits a blank spot. And let's be honest, native speakers get stuck too. We all have those brain freeze moments when nothing clever comes out. But here's what most fluent speakers do. They buy themselves time. They'll say things like, "That's a good question," or "Let me think for a second." These phrases aren't just polite. They give your brain a second to catch up. And guess what? You can use them too. You don't need to panic or go silent. Just use a soft, natural line to pause, and then keep going. And here's something most people forget. Silence isn't the enemy. Sometimes taking a second to pause, breathe, and collect your thoughts is the smartest move you can make. You don't always have to fill every gap with words. In fact, those little pauses, they can make you sound thoughtful and confident. Also, let's not forget, not every conversation needs to go deep. Sometimes a casual chat is just a casual chat. And that's okay. The magic is in showing up with presence. Even if you're just talking about your favorite snack or how tired you are from the week, what matters is the energy you bring, that friendly, open vibe. It makes people feel seen. So whether you're cracking a joke or just nodding along, remember, connection isn't about saying the perfect thing. It's about being real. Before you go, if today's episode helped you feel more confident in uncertain conversations, then I think you'll really enjoy episode 13, Better Ways to Answer Common English Questions. It's packed with natural replies and tips to sound authentic and expressive in everyday conversations. Thanks for being here with me on the English Pro podcast. You've got the tools. Now go use them. I'll see you next time.